Time is of the essence. People don't realize what's the number one factor that creates wealth, that creates financial independence? Catching new trends early. So always be on the lookout for new trends. So in 2016, October 2016, I made an announcement to the world. You probably saw videos. People go, oh, Ty, these videos are everywhere. Yep, I was making the prediction. I told people the biggest opportunity I knew for an average person to go from maybe a job they didn't like or unemployment to something real was social media marketing, specifically starting a social media marketing agency. Now, a lot of people listened. I built like a test group. I trained over 100,000 people. And boy, in hindsight, now everybody knows like social media marketing agencies did very well. Obviously, social media is the marketing platform of choice now. People aren't on TV. So forget all that. 2016, you missed out. What is that prediction I have for 2020? Simple. The opportunity is to become an e-commerce specialist. Now you might say, oh, I already know e-com's big. No, an e-commerce specialist is different. It has three opportunities. When you're an e-com specialist, you can become an entrepreneur, you can use it to get a job, or you can use it to build an agency or consulting firm. So you can start as an entrepreneur, your own products you can sell. You can help a company that already needs a chief marketing officer or a chief digital marketing officer, e-com officer. And then of course you can start a consulting firm where you come into businesses and you manage, or you can even do an agency. E-com specialist, you mark my words. 2016, I said being a social media marketing agency was the way to go. I'm saying now, e-commerce specialist. Here's why. Well, first of all, go on the Forbes list. Most people forget to look at the Forbes list. You go to the Forbes list and you look at number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. You go all the way through the top 20. What's the number one pattern you see? Remember, you're looking for patterns. You want to reverse engineer success. You take the blueprint that people followed and you reverse engineer it backwards to wherever you are in life now. Okay, simple. They're mostly e-com people. Number 1 is Jeff Bezos, richest person in history, depending on what currency you use, but certainly the richest person of our time. Pure e-com. By the way, my definition of e-com, it doesn't mean you have to sell a physical product, doesn't mean you can't have something delivered. In fact, it just means that the purchase, the transaction happens online and the delivery comes to the door. That's pure e-com. So you can be a lawyer and do e-com. You don't require people to come to your law office. You maybe do a Zoom call. That's legal e-commerce, attorneys type e-commerce. You can sell physical product like Jeff Bezos does. The transaction's on a website, the delivery comes to your door. Okay, so I just want to give that definition. So back to the Forbes list. Number 1, Jeff Bezos, certainly e-commerce. Number 2, Bill Gates, definitely e-commerce. Microsoft is all products that you buy online and are delivered directly, digital downloads. Now you got Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett's a mix because he has 92 brands. A lot of them, though, are e-com. Okay? He's out now, by the way, the largest Apple shareholder, I think, in the world. Then you have, Google guys. 2 wealthy co-CEOs of Google, pure e-com. Then you have Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, everything he does is e-com. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. Steve Ballmer, 7th richest man in the world. He's with Bill Gates. And the list goes on and on. There's a few exceptions, but the majority of people are e-com. So the proof is all there. It comes down to you being like, when do I want to get on this train? Because a lot of people are slow. Jeff Bezos started in 1994. I started in 2001. Some people are like, oh, Ty, you're just a social media guy that just popped in 2015. I'm like, man, I was 14 years before I put my face on social media. I was already doing e-com. Started in 2001, Google Ads. 2001, 2002, I was building Google AdWords, seeing the market of e-com, just being like, wow, that name wasn't even the name we had now. So we knew e-com was going to dominate by 2030. Everybody knew that, 2040. Nobody was like, people will still be going to stores. No, Amazon will be delivering in drones, driverless cars will be delivering you food. Because anytime things fast forward very quickly, it leaves a lot of people behind. So when you look at your life, you got to go, when the times change, if I don't change with them, economy's ruthless, man. Unfortunately, people think it's capitalism. It's not just capitalism. Everywhere in the world, when trends happen and people and patterns change and people don't change with them. I mean, that was happened back when Henry Ford came out with the car. People who were in the buggy business, horse and buggy, lost a lot of money. They didn't change with the time.